to my channel. Welcome to the Polar Den. I am Brett Polar Bear Stoddard, and this is Bulls on Parade. As you can see, I have my jersey here representing Bulls on Parade, sent to me by Billy from Shooting Blanks Apparel, as well as here, Shot Darts. Peter Edmondson, he's the one who set me up with Shot Darts as an ambassador. I have a couple items here that I do have for sale from Bulls on Parade. I will bring them a little bit closer for you. So I have a toque here, Bulls on Parade. I have a little Loungefly, little small backpack. I made Shot Darts armbands. Bulls on Parade armbands. As well as my polar bear playing darts. All of them will be for sale. Okay, I'm back in gear now. So on this channel, we're going to be going through some training videos. If there's anything that you have that you would like to see, feel free to message me at Bulls on Parade on Instagram or on Facebook, and we'll be able to set it up for you. Alright, so we're going to get started with some training today. Alright, just going to check the camera here. Okay, it looks good. Alright. So today I'm going to be throwing shot darts. I do have my custom polar bear shafts on it, as well as flights that I had made from my wedding. Alright, so we're just going to start with a few warm-ups today, and then I'm going to work on my throw, my grip. And then after that, I'll do a couple practice games. You will notice that it'll be a little bit quiet, because if I have music on, then a lot of the sound doesn't get put in. So I'm just gonna throw a couple just to warm up. If you've noticed, I have changed my grip a little bit. If you've been watching before, I used to hold them like this, but now I've been just resting my thumb on the point, and I've been getting a lot more accuracy with my throw. It just feels a lot more comfortable coming out of my hand. So I got 2 weeks to go before my tournament in Toronto. I'll be trying the World Darts Federation tournament. Gonna try my luck there for a little bit. Then I got another tournament coming up at the end of July in Oshawa at the Motor City Classic. So if anyone is gonna be at them, feel free to come up and say hi. I will probably be wearing either my Bulls on Parade jersey or my shot jersey. Today for the video, just because I wanted them in the shot, I'm just wearing a regular Bulls on Parade jersey that I had made. Got a polar bear on the back. Alright, so I'm just going to throw a few at the 20. If you've been watching me before, you know I had a lot of stray darts going into the 1s and the 5s but since I have changed my grip and my throw, they're finding a lot more are going into the 20 and there's less of a wander. You just have to keep your arms straight and focus on the area that you're throwing. Yeah, it'll take a bit, but you just want to get that first dart in the right spot, and then you just want to keep trying to mimic the same throw. So that way your arm, it will eventually just become natural for you. I am fighting off the tail end of a cold, so if you hear me coughing, that's why. Throw a few at the 18s. I'm hitting a lot more triples and doubles and that now than I was in the previous ones. And I also have two books for sale. I have Bulls Upgrade. If you're just coming into darts, if any of your loved ones have an interest in darts and that, this is a good book. It goes through everything for beginners, learning everything about the game. It's available on Amazon. And then I also have a new one that is being released. It's Mastering Darts, Beginner to Bullseye. This one will be available on Amazon in the next little bit. It's quite a bit bigger and goes into more detail. And just if you're interested, figure why not. I also have The Summer Getaway. It's a fiction book that I've written. And since I'm going through this stuff anyway, there's also this jersey here, which is Dirk Sauces. It is my sauce company. I make barbecue sauces, hot sauces, marinades, spice rubs, stuff like that. Everything you need for barbecue, stuff like that. But enough with that. Let's get back to the training. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a couple at bullseye. All right. So what I'm gonna do to start, I'm gonna throw one and gonna go for the bullseye. And then if it's in the right area, the last two darts, I'm gonna close my eyes and go for the same spot. That's more to focus on just your throw, not worrying about anything on the board, just focusing on your arm movement, and that way you can see where you're actually going. So this one's just gonna be normal. All right, now I'm gonna close my eyes. All right, so the last dart was way off, but the first one was just outside. That was with the eyes open. And then mimicking just the throw, hit it in the green bullseye in the 25. So it does help, and that's why I've been doing that a lot, just to try and focus more on my throw, not worrying about anything else. I just come down here for about half an hour to 45 minutes, and I throw a few, get warmed up, get my arm moving, and then I'll try at different numbers with my eyes closed, just to focus on the movement. Your easiest, just to start on bullseye, just so that way you're at the center of the board and you just get a consistent movement. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing again. Eyes open. All right, so that one's to the right, a little bit down in the 10. So now I'm gonna try with my eyes closed. And you just wanna focus on your arm movement. All right, so the third one yet again is down in it's actually between the triple and the double in the 8. The first one, the marker was in a little bit down in the 10, and the first shot directly in the red bullseye. So it's improving on your consistency and just your natural movement of your arm, because you don't want to push it. You don't want to throw the darts. You just want to treat it like it is a pushing motion. So just holding it like this, and you just want to naturally go. I'm going to be changing some stuff around for the next video so you can see from the other side too. But for this one, this is okay, just to get everything going. And then I should be able to do a couple close-ups in that when I'm actually throwing and posting the video. I'll do some close-ups of the throw and the release so you can see how I do it. It's not the same for everybody. Everybody has their own throwing style, their own techniques, and everything that they do. So you have to pretty much work around with whatever you can until you find something that works. So I line up with my heel to the 20. That's just where I feel more comfortable, and I stand at a 45. It's easier for me to line up with my heel at the 20 because that's natural line coming down straight down to your heel. So that is your straight, that's your axis. Okay, so just triple 20. Oh, that one wandered into the 1, and another 20. Okay, so I'm averaging probably 60, 70 every 3. Yeah, probably about 60 or 70 normally with the 3 darts, as opposed to before when I was averaging probably roughly 30, 35. I'm hitting the triples a lot more frequent. It is, for a while I was hitting more of the doubles, a lot of the double 20s and stuff like that. But I like working on just the throw, and that seems to be helping closing the eyes. Alright, so now I'm gonna go for the bullseye. If I miss the bullseye, then I'm gonna try and hit the triple and the double. So Shanghai, whatever number I hit if I miss the bullseye. Alright. Okay, so that's missed and hit a 5. And no, I missed it. But this one helps you to get more comfortable with all the different doubles and triples. Everyone has ones that they like and they prefer, but it's nice to be able to hit any of the ones that you're going for instead of having to try and leave it on any certain number. So as you can tell, the camera is following me around now. It's a lot easier than having to, it's just stationary. Okay, so this did hit the 20, but I didn't Shanghai it. So I also have some cards. I don't have them out right now, so we'll do that another day. But I like to see, give me 1 second. The Deal a Dart cards. Deal a Dart. If you've never used these before, there's one for each area. So double 3, double 15, and then there's also the singles, single 9, bullseye, and then there's also the triples. So a lot of the times what I like to do now is I will divide them so that way all the singles are together, all the triples are together, and all the doubles are together. And I'll flip one of each, and that's what I have to go for. It's to practice random out shots. So if you get a single 7, triple 19, and a double 11, then that's the order that you'll shoot for. You'll shoot for your triple, and then your single, and then you'll have to use your double for the out. But I'm not going to work on that today. I'm just pretty much getting back into the hang of throwing and recording. So we're just going to keep working on the throw, on the stance, and on the release. So when you're releasing your darts, you want to release it when your dart is straight with the target. You want to make sure you release all your fingers at the same time. Otherwise, if one of them releases late, then it will throw off the trajectory of your darts. So you want to make sure that you get a grip on it where you can release all your fingers at the same time. And you want to release it so it's coming just above, depending on your throwing style. Because a lot of people, they have a harder throw. Some people have a lighter throw. So you just want to aim it at your target, and you want to adjust where you let go. Mine have a little bit of a lob now. I don't throw it as hard because after playing in some of the big tournaments and that, your arm starts to get sore. Excuse me. So when I changed my throw and changed my grip, I also changed my release point and everything because my throw is different. If you change one aspect of your throw, you may end up having to change everything about it because your darts could start wandering. You could be moving your elbow out, or you could be twisting, or your fingers not releasing at the same time. We will go through all of that at a later date. Right now, I'm just gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna go for the bullseye again. So first we're gonna do the marker. All right, so that's a little high. It's in the 20. So we're gonna use that as a marker. We're gonna close the eyes. And we're gonna do the last dart. All right, so the last dart is over in the 8 again. But I didn't hit the bullseye with my second dart this time. I hit a little low on it. And and then the 20 was my marker. Alright, so I'm going to cut this short because I'm just pretty much testing all the equipment and see how it works. So I will be posting this and posting some more videos. I have made a walk-on song, made a song for Polar Bear and the new darts that I will be releasing. They're in the currently in the process of being made. I hope I have them for the Toronto tournament. Alright, so I will see you soon, and this is Bulls on Parade. Have a great day.